From Lafayette to New Iberia all the way to Homa, this is the epicenter of Cajun cooking. This is where we get our rice, our cane sugar, and our Tabasco all in one place along with crawfish, the best crawfish in the state.
Well, you know, in South Louisiana, it's from the bayou to the table. We've been doing that for a long time.
The waterways are really the backbone of what makes the cuisine of this area unique and sets it apart from other areas.
We just have a flair, we have a flavor, you just can't beat it.
Well, we like to think that we protect the world from bland food. Tabasco, the brand itself, is very iconic, been around for 146 years. It belongs right in between the salt and pepper on everybody's table. Tabasco has always played a role in seafood, and you know in southern Louisiana we have an abundance of seafood. It's a sportsman's paradise. Tabasco is used on a lot of the Cajun dishes, if not all of them. You know, God forbid anybody could make a seafood gumbo without having Tabasco sauce in it. Eggs is the #1 probably usage of Tabasco. You can't make a Bloody Mary, or true Bloody Mary, without using Tabasco sauce. Soups, marinades, I think, are a must with Tabasco sauce. Tabasco is used as an ingredient back of the house in the kitchens when chefs cook. We also have a variety of other flavors so that people could have other choices.
We're third-generation owners, and we are trying to keep up the tradition. And we're hoping that with every bite you take, you taste a little bit of the pride that we put in it, and a little bit of the Cajun flair.
We are literally 10 miles from the Gulf as the crow flies right over there. And that's where we get a lot of our seafood. The flounder is delicious and hot, fresh. But these marinated crab fingers are just something different. And we have the marinated alligator, and then you chop that in little bite-sized pieces and grill that. And it's really tender and delicious.
We came up with the tuna rolls appetizer dish as basically an expression of what real fresh Gulf tuna from the Gulf of Mexico landed in Louisiana ports should be. We get the yellowfin tuna, and we get it as fresh as we possibly can. We cut the choicest cut off the top loin. From there, we put a little bit of flavor into it by curing it with some lemon zest and coriander and things like that. We call it cold smoking, but we basically just blow some smoke on it for a few minutes and let it take on some of that flavor. We use some local goat cheese that's unsalted, so the flavor of that remains extremely fresh. And we use some sprouts grown by another local producer to garnish it.
Cafe JoJo's has been open a little over 10 years now. We do boiled shrimp 3 or 4 different ways. We boil them in olive oil sometimes, shell on, fantastic, with a little lemon pepper. Can't beat it. Shrimp and grits, sort of a barbecue style shrimp eggplant dish with shrimp and crab meat, crawfish, and soft shell crab, of course. Wonderful.
What makes the Cajuns unique is that they've constantly been criticized and ostracized and expelled from places because they're just too stubborn to change. The cuisine that we know of as Cajun is sourcing the best quality ingredients that you can get your hands on and doing the best you can with those things. We started doing condiments, cured meats, things like that for the Horse Farm Farmers Market. So we really thought a city-run farmers market could be big enough to entice those newcomers to the farmers market. Lunch, I like to explain it as old world Cajun plate lunch, kind of deli. And at dinner we go a little bit higher end on things, and it's a little bit more playful. If you come to the Acadiana area, you absolutely cannot miss Saturday Zydeco brunch at Cafe des Amis in Breaux Bridge. Perfect place to really experience Cajun culture.
We got good food in the basin. We can take care of you and fix you up, there's no question about it. A lot of what they serve in New Orleans comes from right here. We get it on our doorstep first thing in the morning, every morning, and it's wonderful, wonderful product.
Enjoy the experience, enjoy the ride, come and enjoy the flavor, eat, eat, eat.